What's going on, everyone? I'm AB Sports, and today I will be giving my official 2021 NFL playoff predictions. My regular season predictions video, which you can check out on my channel, actually had really good on the predictions on which teams were going to make it, and I hope that this video shows the same amount of success. Starting off, Raiders-Bengals. I think Cincinnati will win this one. I think Vegas' luck is finally going to run out. They've won 6 games on the final play of the season this year. That means if all of those had gone the other way, they'd have been 4-13. I do think they're a good team, and I do think this is going to be a really exciting game with 2 big offenses. But Joe Burrow put up 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions in his last 2 games. Next up, Patriots-Bills. The Bills have to win this game. If they don't beat this Patriots team with this team they have right now, they're never gonna. I think this is the best Bills team since the year 2000, and maybe the worst Patriots team since it doesn't have Tom Brady. I do think the Bills will prevail in an ugly, cold weather game. Steelers-Chiefs, I don't think Steelers have any chance. They played the Chiefs in week 16 and lost like 36-6 or something. Rams-Cardinals. Arizona started off the season so well, 7-0, 8-0, whatever they started. But their last 5 games, they only won 1 of them. Rams, on the other hand, had a real big lull in the middle of the season, lost like 4 in a row, but then came roaring back down the stretch. They did lose an overtime thriller to San Francisco in the final week of the season, but I think they're playing better right now. They've got better, more healthy offensive weapons. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham, Cam Akers is back. I'm picking the Rams to beat Arizona in what should be a shootout because both of these quarterbacks are kind of reckless and can lead to defensive touchdowns, but also really big touchdowns. San Francisco-Dallas. Dallas has looked awesome against terrible teams this season. They scored 50 points on Washington and Philly in the last 3 weeks. Philly's backups, I should say. The thing is, the Niners have been that consistent run the ball, play hard defense, win these close games. That touchdown drive at the end of regulation to get to overtime against the Rams in what was literally a playoff game last week for the Niners, because a loss would have sent them home and put the Saints in the playoffs, showed me that Jimmy Garoppolo can win a playoff game. I have not seen the same from Dak Prescott at any point in this season. So San Francisco is my pick to win this one. Next up, Philly versus Tampa. I do think Philly's going to keep it closer than many people think. It's going to be a rainy game, which is better for their run offense. But if I had to bet on who was going to take over at the end of the game and win it in a close one, I'm betting on Tom Brady over Jalen Hurts. Chiefs-Bills. The last 2 Chiefs-Bills games have not been close. The Bills destroyed the Chiefs last year in the regular season, or this year in the regular season. But last year in the AFC Championship game, Kansas City ran Buffalo out the doors. I think this one will be close. I think both of these teams have shown limits both offensively and defensively throughout this season, and something has just felt off about the Chiefs all season. I don't know what it is. They haven't not been in the AFC Championship games since Patrick Mahomes was their quarterback, but I like Josh Allen. I think the Bills are trending up and the Chiefs are trending down. That game against Cincinnati a couple weeks ago scored 28 points in the first half and lost 34-31. You got to see that half-to-half consistency, and even if you don't, be a better second-half team like the Bills have proved to be this season. Cincinnati, Tennessee. I think Joe Burrow and the Bengals have a bright future, miraculous run this season in a year nobody believed in them, but I think Tennessee's going to win this one. In Tennessee, Derrick Henry's back. Cincinnati does not have the best run defense, and even if you do have a good run defense, it doesn't really matter against a healthy, fresh Derrick Henry. Tennessee's going to be hard to beat. If Ryan Tannehill has A.J. Brown and Julio Jones open, the defense really pulled it together at the end of the season. Jeffrey Simmons and Kevin Byard were all pros. I like Tennessee this year a lot. I don't trust Ryan Tannehill, but I like their complementary pieces. Rams-Bucks. Since Tom Brady's come to Tampa, he's lost to the Rams twice. Once in Tampa, once in LA. I think that trend continues. I don't think that Brady has the offensive weapons necessary to win the Super Bowl this year or even make it to the Super Bowl. No Chris Godwin. Leonard Fournette is banged up. Ronald Jones has already been ruled out. Antonio Brown quit mid-game. Still having Mike Evans and Gronk. I mean, those are still two elite pass catchers. But Jalen Ramsey can guard Mike Evans. Mike Evans has some corners, specifically Marshawn Lattimore and Jalen Ramsey, that just lock him down. So the Rams' stud defensive line making Brady uncomfortable, and then Stafford and Kupp and Odell. The Rams are designed to beat teams with bad secondaries, and Tampa's weakness on their entire team is their secondary. Rams to the NFC Championship. Packers may see their kryptonite in the divisional rounds. The Niners always beat the Packers. They run the ball on them. They pressure Rodgers. They guard Devontae Adams. They beat them in big spots many times, including the 2019 NFC Championship. But I think this is the Packers team that finally gets over the hump, beats San Francisco in the playoffs, and improves to the NFC Championship behind a 3-touchdown performance from future to be named MVP Aaron Rodgers, who's about to get his 4th, I think, and 2nd in the last 2 seasons. AFC Championship game, Bills against Titans. Tennessee has that playoff experience. Mike Vrabel is an awesome coach. Derrick Henry can run the ball. They play really good defense. But I like the Bills. I think Buffalo is going to make it to the Super Bowl. I just cannot pick Ryan Tannehill to win an AFC Championship game when Josh Allen's on the other side. Josh Allen is awesome. I think he's one of the best young quarterbacks in the league. His connection with Stephon Diggs and their complement of wide receivers is incredible. Devin Singletary's been picking it up. They actually have a run game now. They've got some all-pro defensive backs, really good rotational defensive line. I think Buffalo's going to the Super Bowl. I think they won't shut down Derrick Henry, but they will be able to outduel him. I got Josh Allen outdueling Derrick Henry on offense. Rams-Packers. I think everybody thinks the Packers are going to go to the Super Bowl. I would not be surprised if they did. I think they've been the best team throughout the season by far. But in August, I predicted Rams-Bills Super Bowl. And coming to this spot, I just could not go back on my prediction because both of these teams have shown me that they can get it done in the big spots. I've seen enough out of both of these teams this season to believe in them as true Super Bowl teams. And when it gets to the big game, I like the team with the better quarterback. Both teams are built so similarly. Great offensive weapons, underrated young running backs, studs on the defensive line, studs in the secondary. And I like Josh Allen to deliver in the big spots more than Matthew Stafford, who we've never seen in a playoff game before. The 2021 Super Bowl 56 champions in Los Angeles against the Rams are the Buffalo Bills. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and leave a like. Leave in the comment section who your Super Bowl predictions are, and thanks for watching.